Hello, it's Michael from Masson's Healthcare, and today we're going to be talking about the alignment and general design settings in the Voxelcare CAD CAM orthotic software. Alright, let's start with setting out the general settings for the orthotic design. First we'll select product type. The options are only left or only right, or pair. It's fairly self-explanatory. We'll select pair for today. Next up is shoe size. It's in European shoe sizes. This one's a 38. It can be typed into this dialog box here, or the slider above can be used as well. Next up is brand sole type, 3/4, sport, business or comfort. Basically they're a silhouette of the general shape that will be applied to the foot orthotic. We're going to select business for today. She's a fairly skinny foot. Insole cup, once again, flat, low, medium or high. We've selected high, and we can see how high it is by zooming in. It's going to be 19.9. Less the base thickness, which we'll set now. This one's defaulted to 6mm, but we'll make it 2mm because it's going to have a top cover on top as well. We're also going to show a real foot orthotic, and it's machined from the base to the top, and that's what we refer to the base thickness, and it runs all the way down to the heel. Next up is border thickness. This is set to 1mm. Generally we'd probably have it around 2 to 2.5, as it's basically the wall thickness between the inner and the outer surface. The thicker, the stronger the outer edge of the foot orthotic will be. Last up is remarks. This is where you put down your material selection. In this case we're going to put down, I think, blue EVA, top cover, and anything physically you want done to the foot orthotic. If you want a heel manually cut out, or if you only want it sort of glued halfway, this is where you'd put it. This gets printed out on the job card as well. That gets delivered with the foot orthotic. Alright, next up we're going to look at aligning the 3D data within the trim lines that we have. We have to select the 3D data mode, and allowing us to see this purple cross in the center. We'll go to single view, make it a bit easier. If we grab the center of this cross, we can move the 3D data within the trim lines, and any of the points of the cross will allow us to rotate it as well. First thing we need to do, we'll get it round about center, but we need to move these alignment points under the 5th met head, the 1st met head, and the heel. So the main idea of aligning this 3D data, we'll turn off the texture just so we can see it a bit more clearly, is to keep it within the trim lines, and the trim lines change color according to how close the 3D data is to them. If we zoom in on the heel, which is probably the most important area to align properly, we can see there's a touch of green, which is what we want. Green means the 3D data is touching the trim line, red means it's going over, and blue means the 3D data is within those lines. We'll have a quick look at moving the trim lines around the data as well. This foot's actually not too bad, but moving the trim lines is a possibility if you have an awkwardly sized foot. But we'll go into this in a bit more detail in a later video. Similarly, just doing an overall inspection, there's a bit of a red line on the lateral border there, meaning the 3D data's gone over. We'll go into this in a bit more detail in a later video, but this doesn't look too bad. All of the data that we filled in the general settings has moved over to the right hand side automatically. The only thing that needs to be done now is the overall alignment, and the pair of orthotics is aligned. Thanks again for your time. Any questions can be directed to info@massonshealthcare.com.au. Thank you.